Karen, are you concerned that he gets up there to Congress and he'll be on his own? What's your view of the situation in Washington? Is there anybody else that shares his views?
I certainly hope there will be after this next election. I hope that Americans are going to look at where we are and take a stand and vote some good people up there that are Americans, they're patriots, they're fighters, and they are not afraid to fight and take our country back. And if that happens, I believe that we can take this country back. But it's going to take a majority. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take average Americans standing up and voting for good people and not being afraid to vote for people who may, on the surface, not look like they have much experience in politics, but that are willing to get in there and fight, because the Constitution isn't all that complicated. And there are Americans that are just as smart and passionate and ready to take this country back. So don't be afraid to vote for those people, because they are passionate and they are ready to fight.
Excellent. What is your position, Bob? People down in Arkansas say, well, we got term limits down there, but now we get to the legislature and we just don't have enough time to learn the ropes and to get skilled in what we need to do. What's your response?
Well, I understand, in Missouri we went with term limits here in Missouri, and we were having a big turnover this year in the House as well, and the Senate. And there is a problem with the agency people, the bureaucrats that are in these agencies, the unelected bureaucrats that stay there as the elected officials come and go. I think that's a problem because we found in this country the agency people, the bureaucrats, are really running things to a large extent. As a matter of fact, there was a recent article by Charles Cruz with Missouri Farm Bureau that talked about that problem, and the Congress people should be ashamed of themselves for letting these agencies like the EPA run this country. Congress, our elected officials, are the ones that should be running the show for the people. They've been elected to take care of business for the people and not these agency people. So the people that are elected to Congress need to rein in these agencies and put a stop to this regulatory takeover that has happened in this country. Congress needs to take back their authority from these agencies and run the show and stop this agency law situation that's going on. And it's got to be stopped. It's destroying business. It's destroying our farms, our ranches. I mean, the EPA just came out and said that the very breath we exhale is toxic now. It's toxic carbon. I mean, this is enough. This is ridiculous, and Congress needs to take back their authority.